be back, Nan?
Well, no one's trying to sell me a T-shirt or a fake watch, so that's a start.
Oh, do you reckon that you did enough shopping?
You can blame Gabby's parents for that.
I think if I went to Shanghai, I'd be shopping up a storm too.
It must have been amazing, though. Shanghai, Milan, Paris.
Milan was overpriced and overhyped, and the men...
Oh, get swept off your feet by an Italian stallion, did you, Olive?
Hardly. All that ciao bella. I never knew whether I was meant to be coming or going.
Ah, the seasoned traveller has returned. I heard you were back today. I'm so glad I bumped into you.
Why don't you two go on ahead?
Really, Nan? You sure?
Just order me the big breakfast and the biggest coffee Pia's got.
Okay.
You don't just run into anyone, Deborah. What's this about?
The grave you showed me. I had it exhumed.
Oh, yes?
Yes. And I think you know my baby wasn't buried there.
Why would I know that?
Don't play games with me.
Look, I may have made a mistake.
There was no mistake. I checked. The hospital has no record of any newborns dying in the month before or after my baby was born. So I'll ask you again. Where is my daughter?
Deborah, I don't know what
She didn't die, did she?
I am not about...
Tell me the truth.
It's confidential.
I'm her mother. I have a right to know. Where is she?
I can't tell you that.
But you know, don't you?
I'm not going to discuss this.
How can you keep me from my daughter?
I gave my word.
Who to?
I need to speak to the parents before I discuss this any further.
You know the family. Who are they?
Deborah, I am not about...
okay?
Tell me what I want to know.
Everything's fine. I just hope my breakfast's on the way.
Seriously, Nan, what's going on?
Oh, you know, Deborah, she just likes to make sure she knows everybody else's business.
Yeah, but what does she want to know from you?
Ah, this is what I've been waiting for. Steel cutlery and a meal that doesn't come on a tray.
Welcome back, Olive. How was your big trip?
Let me put it this way. I think I'd have been better off just locking myself in my flat for 3 weeks.
Oh, right. So it went well then. I'll get you coffee. Come on, Olive. It can't have been that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was a free cruise.
A ship packed with oversexed baby boomers in the middle of their second adolescence.
Oh, Nan, could you not?
Well, you asked.
No, I didn't. He did, and I don't want to think about Mum and
Gabby's parents.
Are you trying to make it worse? I don't want to think about any of our parents being over anything. The important thing is that you had some quality time with Mum and Dad. They said they were really happy that you came.
Yes, well, evidently so were Gabby's parents.
What do you mean?
I mean, they had an extra pack horse to bring some of those things home for Gabby.
Nan, could you just humour me and say you had a good time so I don't have to lie when Mum asks?
I had a lovely time.
Thank you. Hi! Oh, hi! You're back. And she's bearing gifts.
Your mother sent some things back with me.
Excellent. So how was it? Were you sipping umbrella drinks by the pool all day?
Something like that, yes.
And how are Mum and Dad?
Energetic.
Seriously, Gab, do not ask. Oh, Nan, I can't believe that I forgot to tell you.
Minor detail, Jason's back from the dead.
Mrs. Hammond, long time no see.
Nan? Oh. Nan, are you okay? Nan, are you all right?
Liz?
Nan? Jason, call an ambulance. So do you know what's wrong, Doctor?
Looks like a classic case of angina.
So you don't think it was a heart attack?
Not at this stage, but the blood work and the ECG should confirm that.
So why did it happen now?
Old age?
Well, this old-timer would like to be discharged as soon as possible, thank you.
I'm afraid you're going to need to stay here for a little while.
But I have things to do.
Nan, you've just had a serious heart thing. You're not going anywhere until the doctor says that you can. What can we do for this angina?
Your gran will need to be on meds, probably for the rest of her life. She'll need to cut back on caffeine and all forms of stress.
I am right here, you know.
Sorry, but yeah, you'll also need to make sure you have plenty of rest.
Oh, I could just doze off in my rocker, eh?
Thank you, Doctor.
Keep your chin up, eh?
13 years of school, 6 years of university, and that's the best he's got. Keep your chin up.
I'm so sorry I didn't warn you about Jason, Nan.
I guess with all the excitement of having you back, it just kind of slipped our minds.
I did think I was seeing things for a minute there.
I guess we've known for a while now, so it doesn't seem that out there.
Out there is one way of putting it.
The important thing, Nan, is that you get better and you stay better. So that means plenty of rest, okay?
Yes, well, I'd be much more relaxed at...
Nan, I'm serious. You're not going anywhere until the doctor says that you can.
Exactly. So why don't you just tell us what you need and we'll get it for you.
Fine. Let's start with the phone. I have some calls I need to make.
Come on, Nan, that looks good.
If the angina doesn't kill me, the hospital food might.
How about I pop out and get you something else?
How about I pop out and you eat this.
Nice try, Nan, but you're not going anywhere until you're officially discharged, so you can stop.
Deborah, what are you doing here?
I need a moment alone with Olive, if you don't mind.
Actually, I do mind.
Olive's not very well, so I'm sure whatever it is can wait.
Why do you keep hassling her anyway?
To be honest, your grandmother is keeping something from me, and I'm not about to let her take it to her grave.
Nana's not going to... You know what, Deborah? Just get out.
Girls, now that I think about it, I would quite like a little something for lunch. Something light, something edible. Could you pop out for me?
Would you like a sandwich or...?
Yes, that'd be lovely.
Are you sure, Nan?
It'll be fine. Don't be long. I've already told...
I know she's close. I know she was placed with a family in the area. I just need to know who they are. Do you really think that holding out is going to stop me?
It might slow you down.
How can you be so selfish? She's my daughter, not yours.
And I made a promise to that family. And I'm not going to break it. Not for you or anyone else.
There is nothing I won't do to find her. You should remember that.
And you should remember that threatening me is not going to get you what you want.
One way or another, I'm going to find my daughter.